Okay, hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. I decided to film this video kind of last minute just because I was thinking about it the other day. I'm not gonna film an intro, it's fine. I didn't ask you guys if you wanted to see this video, but I feel like this is something that would be really helpful for a lot of my natural girls who get a lot of protective styles, things like that. And what I noticed is that braids are really hard to keep nice, especially when you want them to last for longer than just like a week or something, because I believe in mine in for like a week or 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, which people say is really short, but I just can't leave it in longer because a bitch be itching. So I'm just gonna show you today how to revamp them and make them look a little nicer. And basically, all you need is some edge control, a mousse. Now, you should be using like a setting lotion, but I don't have a setting lotion, so I'm using my grandmother's mousse. Some sort of edge control because you're gonna need to lay your edges, because right now mine are not laid. Obviously a toothbrush for your edges or an actual edge brush, you know, whatever. And then you're definitely going to need some sort of oil. This is just the 100% pure argan oil by Shea Moisture. I don't know if you guys can, here we go. Oh, I'm a YouTuber now. Okay. Pure tea tree oil. I actually ordered this off Amazon, or my sister ordered this off Amazon. So I only use a couple drops of this because this is strong. You might want to dilute this with the argan oil, which is basically what I do. And I don't use this every single day. My scalp is very sensitive to the synthetic hair. So like the cheaper the hair, the itchier my scalp gets, the more red it gets, the more just irritated it is. I tend to always start out with just drop it, and then I try not to touch the parts too much because, you know, you're just gonna be loosening the hair, loosening little flyaways, and I just put a couple drops in. Sorry if I'm not looking at the camera, I'm trying to look in the mirror so I can see what I'm doing.
Okay, and then like I basically put it at all the main points.
Get to the front, I take a little bit on my fingers, rub it together, and then I just go around the bottom, the base of my neck, and the actual top part of my head,
just to, you know, avoid any flaking, because that's what we don't want.
Now for this one, you could drop it in. I would not recommend that because this one is super strong. If you have like a more diluted version of the tea tree, then go for it. But I don't, so I just take it on my fingers just like I did the other one. And I just rub it through. I think dropping it works so much better because it's hard to get it into your scalp just by doing this, you know? So for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna drop it. Just because I know my scalp doesn't really react negatively. Anyway, so yeah, always start off by oiling your scalp twice a day. You just really want to avoid any flaking, anything like that, because that's gonna make your braids look, you know, more crusty. It's gonna make them feel more itchy, especially because it's winter time right now. It's super cold and dry here. It's gonna be more just dry all the time. You will be needing a pair of scissors. Now, since it's synthetic hair, you don't have to actually use hair scissors. I'm using hair scissors because I recently cut my hair by myself, so I wanted to use real hair cutting scissors. This is what's really gonna make your braids look kind of refreshed. So I don't know if you guys can see, but there are frizzies that just come up. Some of it's your natural hair, some of it's not your natural hair. The goal is to just trim off the excess that is not your natural hair. Now, if I'm trimming my real hair, I honestly don't mind, just because I wear my hair natural all the time. It's not really gonna affect the way that it looks, but yes, I really don't know if you guys can see that. I really don't know if you guys can see how frizzy it is. Take the scissors and I'm going to go along the sides and just snip. Now these scissors are very sharp, so girl, make sure you don't actually cut the braid, you know, because then you really gonna have a whole messed up braid. This is actually what they do when they're done braiding your hair. They go through each one, and most of the time they like trim the sides up a little bit. When they get frizzy, they just start to look like you had them for a really long time, and like I've only had mine for like a week now. It's literally only been a week, so I know they just get frizzy naturally, and like my hair showing through is gonna get frizzy naturally. They can't just stay like perfect forever. It might be easier for some of you to like hold it out and go like this. Just, you know, hold it next to the braid and keep snipping, because that actually does work. Just so you like ensure that you don't actually cut the braid if you just glide it across the side and just keep snipping the whole way. I was in yesterday, I was like, you know what? Nobody ever taught me to do this. Like, I just kind of figured out how to do this on my own. So I was like, nobody ever said, oh, do this to revamp your braids. So I was like, I should do a video on this. Is my real hair, but I'm still snipping it a little bit because it's just like, you know, the little flyaway dead end pieces. It's not nothing serious. But I know some of you are gonna be like, oh my god, you're cutting your hair off. It's not gonna affect your hair. Like, come on. Even if I wear my hair straight every day, you wouldn't even be able to tell. And you can use regular scissors. You do not have to use hair scissors. Even though these honestly weren't even that expensive. These were only like $12, $15, and they go up to like $50 for like one pair of scissors. It's ridiculous. I don't really recommend trimming the bottom because the way that they taper the ends, if you cut them straight across, they're more likely to unravel. So I don't like doing that. Next thing I do is I take the mousse. Now, like I said, you might want to use a setting lotion. I actually know that Shea Moisture makes a more natural version. I actually had that a while ago, but I ran out of it. Didn't feel like repurchasing it. I found this, and it honestly works just the same, so whatever. I'm not really putting this on my real hair. I would never really put this on my real hair. It might get a little bit on it, but you know, nothing serious. Take a decent amount, honestly, a decent amount. And then you're just going to go over the hair. And honestly, this helps with the hair not smelling bad, because you know how how sometimes when you wear a style for a long time, or like you haven't washed your hair doesn't smell dirty, it just doesn't smell good, you know, when you don't want to put any perfume in your hair, you don't want to put anything crazy in your hair, make it smell good. And oils, you know, they only work to a certain extent. This definitely helps with the smell, because this smells delicious. The Shea Moisture one smells good as well. But yeah, so you just rake it through, and I don't know if you can tell, but like it already looks so neat. I don't know if I'm tripping or what. Take a little bit more, a little bit less, because it's less on this side. I'm just going to setting lotion, but you get the gist of what I'm doing because this works. It doesn't flake, you know, it doesn't make it hard, it doesn't make it crusty. I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell that I swear they look so much more neat. Like, oh my god, and we're not even done yet. We just have one more step. I swear I can tell that they look better already. Now I'm using the Control Edge Glaze by Eden Body Works. Coconut Shea, whatever this is. My sister actually gave this to me because she didn't like the formula. And I didn't like the formula either, but this works with styles like this. The texture is like a super thick consistency, like it ain't going nowhere. And it's kind of more waxy. Like you could use this with wet styles or dry styles. So basically, this is just doing your edges. This isn't supposed to be a tutorial on edges.
It's supposed to be me just letting y'all know that you don't need to do your edges because
off camera, and then I'll come back and you guys are gonna see the finished product. So now I'm just going to wrap them because I want some of the curly pieces to lay flatter, to make that like curl stamp on them. I don't know if you know what I'm saying, but if you know, you know. So so even just having the wrap on for like a few minutes, you can tell edges are laid. I put on a hoodie because that's what I'm wearing today. Didn't want to have to set the top just because I don't want to put any more product in the actual sections other than oils, because I just don't want product buildup. Like I'd rather have oil buildup because that's just gonna dry out and my scalp's gonna absorb it and my hair's gonna absorb it. But the product, I don't really want to put that in the roots. So you can take some mousse if you want. For the sake of the video, you can take some if you want and kind of put it in the upper braids, you know, but I'm not gonna put this on my scalp. If you have some sort of like setting lotion that's made with more natural products, then yes, by all means, you know, do you boo.
But because your girl is natural and we're using Redken, which I do not recommend for natural hair, I would only put a little bit.
Super nice and neat. Oh my god, why am I so extra? Yeah, I think this video will be really helpful for some of you guys. Yeah, just thumbs up this video and let me know if it was helpful for you. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching.